This one sounds deeper. I'm gonna dig a deeper plug here. Not a big plug, but I'm just gonna dig a deep plug. It wasn't deep. It's gonna be right in there. It just dropped, I think. Was just getting a hit right there, but not yet. A lot of junk. That was Gary's mom. That's a nail. But there is something else in this part. I just had it a minute ago. I just had it a minute ago. I was hitting on it. Right there. It's a zinc penny. Right there. It wasn't as deep as I thought. But see, that's what I'm talking about. The square nails and stuff are deeper, and I'm not going to be able to hit those deeper relics with all this trash on the surface. So I just need to work at this permission for a while, for maybe about 50 or 60 hunts. Just work through the trash, and I'm going to get coins, deeper coins. I got a large scent somewhere around here. First few times that I was here, so I know that there's relics down there. See, here, all the iron. Just one of these days, I'll just come through here and just start smacking some relics out. One of these days, it'll just be perfect conditions. Can't remember exactly where I found that large sand. I think it was right over here somewhere. I think it was right in here. No, that's a newer plug. Bring it on. Digging up the bottle caps too. Gotta clear those bottle caps up. Now it sounds junky. Some sidewall right here. I see some red paint right there. What is that? Some red paint in there. But I don't think that's what I'm going for. It's a bit deeper here. Pull tab. A deeper pull tab. So the relics are deeper than this. So, you know, that large scent that I got was about 8 inches deep. And I got it with my Simplex 5x9 SP24 coil. Zinc penny right here on the surface. See? I'm gonna pop this one right out. It's a key right there. Bink. Right there. It's a house key. See, every time you come through a site, man, you're gonna be getting a lot of stuff in this trashy of an area. And I've gone over this, a lot of this area. Just every day, you hit that target just right. This is a deep one right here. This is deep, deep. I'm going down on this one. Right there. It could be a relic too, because it's just the right depth for the relics here. I can see a dry patch right here. My pinpointer's just about ready to die. So, yeah, my pinpointer's just about dead. It wasn't very deep. Might be a small jewelry or something. Hoping so. Nope. It is a completely wasted zinc penny. Right here. Just a goner, man. Only part of it left, man. It's goner. Break up this clod here. Hopefully this plug will go back in right. There we go. Yeah, man. There are just so many targets here, man. It's just a smorgasbord of targets here, man. It's gonna be deeper than the plug here, right? Right in there. Right in there. Oh, look at this coin ball. Right here. Oh, yeah, it's a coin ball right there. Oh yeah, come on. I'll break it open, it'll be dry inside. Right in there. Oh, it's heavy too. Oh, look at that. Yeah. You can see the Monticello right there. Yeah. Zinc penny. I'm not going to glorify zinc pennies right now. I've found no silver coins here on this property, but I will. There is silver coins here, definitely for sure, man. I'm digging the zinc pennies out because it could be a ring. I found a little bit of jewelry here already, so. Bring it on. Use some styrofoam in the soil right there. That's some nasty stuff. I can't stand styrofoam, man. Oh, another coin ball. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's crusty, man. Just wasted zinc. So, I'm going to talk about one of my videos here. Wipe off my hands here. I'm going to talk about one of my videos. My top video that has the most views and the most comments and the most likes has the most dislikes too. So, it's my fail video. It's my fail, the Minelab Vanquish 440. And I'm just honest with my reviews of detectors. You know, I used that detector for quite a few hours out in the field, and it performed very well. But then once I got it back home to the test garden to test it out in the test garden, it performed very well too. And then I started just metal detecting around the yard, the backyard there, and it failed on me, right? It just kept on shutting off. And even when I was metal detecting out in the field with a bunch of my buddies, it was kept on shutting off on me. So every time I had it shut off, I'd have to turn it back on, do all the, you know, make all my settings right again. And the Minelab Vanquish is a good machine, but the durability of that machine and the build quality of the machine is just junk, just pure junk. You can take the battery compartment off and you can see the sun through the battery compartment, right? It's that cheap, right? The materials that they made the Vanquish out of is not very good. Even the battery compartment, you know, the springs in there that hold the batteries on them, they start rusting if it gets wet. You know, I've had a couple complaints about that, with that metal detector too, because it's not a waterproof machine, right? And it's just not a durable machine. It's an entry-level machine, but it's just not waterproof. And that being said, you know, all the hating comments on my videos, you know, I don't even respond to them. You can hate that video as much as you want. I will not respond to the haters. I'm just trying to be honest with my reviews. The Minelab Equinox is a freaking excellent machine, man. It is not the Vanquish, right? It's a completely different detector. I really like the Vanquish, actually. I like the performance of it, but the durability of it, it didn't last a few hours, you know, until it started really failing on me. It started turning off when I would set it down. I would just set it down like this, just like that, and it would just turn off on me, right? This machine is fairly durable. It's fairly durable, but it's not nearly as durable as the Simplex or Amphibio. You know, there's been quite a few problems with the arm cuffs breaking, this leaking, the unit leaking, the shafts, the shaft screw or the coil screw. This breaks, and even this breaks too. And the stock shaft, you know, the stock shaft is junk, man. But it's a very good high-performance machine. I don't think any other machine out there is gonna do better than the Equinox for the high-end machines. You know, there are other machines that thrive in certain areas, and even the Equinox. I went out to the dump today, went out to my favorite place on earth to be, which is the 1890s to 1930s dump at the Oregon State Fairgrounds, and I just struggled pretty much all day long. And I was there one time, the first day that I got my 6-inch coil, I went there and I struggled too. But the Equinox, in that much iron, the Equinox, I just need to learn the settings, which settings are going to be good for that dump there. I've pulled up a lot of coins from this. This is like a medium trashy site to me. There's just a lot of nails and a lot of pull tabs and junk and stuff. But when it comes to iron, it's just a complete bed of iron nails all throughout the whole soil. The Equinox isn't going to do nearly as good as the Amphibio. The Amphibio is a relic machine, man. It's designed to hunt in the iron and pull those relics out of the thick iron. The Amphibio thrives at different places. It just doesn't thrive in that dump. I've taken the Amphibio, or I've taken the Equinox to other dumps, and it's done very, very well. And it does very well here too. There's a couple spots here that it struggles in, like where all the nails are at. Even my Amphibio struggles a little bit with that too, but the Amphibio struggles less. But the Equinox, I mean, I love the 6-inch coil on here. I'm gonna swing it pretty much most of the time. I'm not really into the big 11-inch coil because it's just so heavy. It makes the machine really unbalanced weight-wise. I can't swing the machine around for a lot of hours, you know, all day long with that big coil on there. Sure, it's a light machine, and even with the shaft on here, with the Detecting Innovations carbon fiber shaft, it makes it so the actual coil, it makes it seem heavier. And when you're swinging a coil around for 10 or 12 hours like I do every day, I'm not taking every day right now, but if you swing a heavy detector around all day long, your arm starts hurting after a while. With my Amphibio, I used my Amphibio for a lot this last summer, and I could only swing it around for about 6 or 7 hours, you know, because I swing fast and I like extracting targets out really fast, so I get worn out if I'm using a heavy detector. But the Simplex, you know, even the Simplex, you know, with that 6x9 or 5x9 coil on there, it seems like a heavier machine because it's actually a heavier coil than the 11-inch SP28 coil. And but when I'm swinging around this Equinox and I have this small coil on here, it seems so lightweight. It's like there's nothing in my hand. And once I go back to Simplex, even with that small coil or even the 11-inch stock coil on the Simplex, it seems like a heavy machine, because this Equinox is a lot lighter with this small coil on it and this Detecting Innovations carbon fiber shaft on it. But there's no rhyme or reason to why you find stuff, you know. You can continue finding stuff for years and years at sites like I'm at right now with a lot of this iron and a lot of this junk and soil. And I have gotten quite a few deep relics in this area, but I'll continue digging on this for years. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.